Don't
Don't encourage.
encourage.
Don't
Are,
encourage.
are we live?
We're doing
Don't
it
encourage.
live.
We get it,
Doing
man.
it
You have
live.
sex.
Open it
I
live.
understand.
Nothing.
Yeah.
I didn't. Hey, I told you that in confidence.
You do what humans have been doing for fucking thousands of years. Good job, man.
Way to go. Congratulations. Hey, look, at least I lasted more than a minute this time, all right? Personal best.
I say that is a personal quest.
Personal
That
best.
is a personal best right there.
She-
High
she-
score.
Yeah, she almost got hers.
Almost.
Almost. So
So close.
So
I'm
close.
going to sleep.
So close. I'm going to sleep.
Sorry about that. You're good there. You're good there, someday.
Just
Ready?
keep believing in me.
Yeah, I've been ready.
Born ready.
All right.
But are you
all
ready
right.
now?
Okay. On this episode of the Red Eye Report, we discuss deep fakes, or the burgeoning ability to fake video and audio using computer algorithms. Are we
Right.
fucked? We'll tell you about it. And you
No
can be the
shallow
judge.
fakes here.
Yeah. With me this week is Artificial Ashtray. You know, the fucked up information dystopia that we're running full steam toward might not be a bad place for Ashtray. Actually, he might be right at home. Ashtray's been superimposing nudie pics for years now. Don't fuck with him, or you might end up in a viral donkey show video.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, I've photoshopped him.
Or it could just be a real donkey show video.
Well, that's how you get the best source material.
Right? Yeah, he
gotta do is change
has
the
all the
face.
donkey show
Yeah, I
videos.
can control all the lighting.
Right.
Get it just right.
Next to him is Multimedia Mystic. Mystic has a background in video editing. I'm beginning to think that we should get a celebrity porn Reddit thread going, or at least make hilarious memes about people's mothers.
All right.
Down.
I was fuck. I
I'm
was gonna
listening.
do that anyway. I mean,
When I'm bored, I like to go to porn sites and type in, "Why are you doing this? Me and your daddy love you."
All right.
come home.
We also have Teddy. Maybe we could use this technology to slow Teddy's rate of speech down to a discernible level.
It won't happen, buddy. Stop feeding me cocaine.
Or
That'll help.
Teddy could voice people's mothers in celebrity porn. That might be funny.
Ashtray's better at it than I am.
He's right.
Finally, there's me, Oracle. This is what my robot voice sounds like. My girlfriend warned me not to go too far down the rabbit hole with this topic, but here we are. Well, at least I'm not mining bitcoins. Welcome to the Red Eye Report, ladies and gentlemen.
So there we have it. There's my
Nice.
robot voice.
Gay.
Dad?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Dude, when I was putting that
Number 5 is alive.
when I was putting that shit together, because all right, so we're talking deep fakes tonight, which is kind of a general term for technology that is available that allows you to superimpose somebody's face onto somebody in video. And there are varying degrees of complexity with that, and it's all because of artificial intelligence and kind of being able to learn what somebody's face looks like. So you feed it different pictures, and then it knows like how to mimic the movements and shit like that.
So that isn't really Jessica Alba getting nailed by 4 black dudes
No.
on Pornhub? Because I typed it in and it came up.
That's what came up,
Damn,
you know?
all right.
So, but that was really the catalyst that kind of got this thing going. There was actually the guy that started that was a guy called DeepFake on Reddit.
Let me guess, he's Russian.
He very well could have been Russian.
Gotta be.
Um,
Vladimir deep fucking.
and that's kind of the catalyst of this. He released software that was able to do that, to superimpose somebody's face, and it just blew up Reddit with all this porn shit. And porn, I don't know if you guys know this, but the internet wasn't doing dick until porn.
pork.
And porn fucking like blew the internet
Really?
up.
Wow.
Yeah, porn was the reason why the fucking internet became what it is today. And it really kind of was the catalyst for this fucking,
wonder
changing
why.
faces and shit like that. But let's start with the voice emulation. So what I just used there was something called Lyrebird, which is a website that you can go to.
Lyrebird, like Liar, like liar.
Lyre.
They're like Lyrebird because you can fake with people's voices. Anyways.
So if you go to lyrebird .ai, and if you go on there, and if you what it has you do is you read 30 sentences, and it will take those sentences and it will teach a computer model. And as you read more and more to it, it will update your voice profile. And so then you can do talk to text, and I can say, Teddy is
Ask me a question.
Big fat idiot because he can't say ask correctly.
According to talk to text, I can't say ask.
Okay, well let's see what this one says. So I just put that in there, and I'm just gonna do it on my phone.
Teddy is a big fat idiot because he can't say ask correctly.
Okay, so
That sounded like ashtray though.
Yeah, it does sound like me. But basically,
right.
that was. So what you're saying though is the more.
That sounds nothing like either one of you.
Well,
So-
it does
right.
That
sound
sounds like a
robotic.
fucking robot. That sounds like Stephen Hawking.
You're
yeah.
saying though, the more you feed it,
The
as
more
far as
you feed
samples
it,
of
the
your
better
voice,
it gets. So right now it's sitting at about 60 sentences that I read to it. I don't know what that would look like, if I fed in like 300. Also with this technology, what you
Read
can
a book.
do, you can have it listen to somebody's recording of their voice, and then it can base its models off of that. So this is the open source one that has been around. Adobe.
Lyrebird is.
Yeah, Lyrebird.
Nope.
Anybody can go on there. Adobe actually has been working on software called Voco. They actually showed some pretty compelling footage of it in 2016. Haven't really heard anything about it, but they think they're definitely working on it. It's still under development, and the Lyrebird stuff is, not perfect. I bet the Adobe stuff is a lot better, actually.
So what you're saying is I could fucking make it listen to an audiobook read by some dude, and eventually it could fucking almost emulate him.
Yes.
I could then make that dude say whatever I want.
Yes, you could absolutely make that dude say what you want. Now, in a world, so let's just think about like podcasting, or if you're listening to the BBC News or whatever, or you think you're listening to BBC News. That's pretty scary when you think about that. But
Think about how much audio material we have of ourselves on the internet.
Right.
Any one of us could be framed.
Right?
Besides what we're already guilty of on camera.
Yeah.
The thing is, we've said so much shit. It doesn't matter what they make us say. It's
Yeah,
not
they
like-
couldn't even make it
At this
worse.
point, it's just added
Right?
misdemeanors, really.
I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah, like we're already down on at the bottom
yeah.
of the well.
We don't have
There's-
a reputation to sully.
Right. Okay, but now so that's the audio side of it, which is really interesting and kind of startling how accessible that is. And with that Lyrebird, they actually have it. It's open source, so you can develop your own apps. You can do whatever the fuck you want with that. Now, if we're looking at DeepFake, where that's referring to superimposing, at the most basic level, it is training a computer to take somebody's face and put it on somebody else's face in video. And what we're about to watch is Archie Bunker with Donald Trump's face on it.
Doc used to go tell us all how we ought to make sacrifices. God, they're great on that stuff. But they're all gonna have us
Boy,
over
look
the
at-
hill
that
to the
does look like his
poorhouse.
face.
We ain't gonna be able to
geez,
drive over
Edith.
there because we ain't got no gas, so we're gonna have to walk it. my whole point is this whole thing with the energy and everything. This is all a conspiracy. Don't you know that? It's a conspiracy there. Listen,
Everybody else still waiting?
for years, all
Oh, yeah.
my life, they've been
Yeah,
telling
yeah,
us to buy stuff that use
just
energy.
hitched up
Oh, there we
a
go.
little bit.
All electrical stuff.
Yeah.
Then you got electric toasters.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's. I'll just stop it there. And there's a bunch of shit on Reddit for that, where, you know, it's like a hobby for people to try to make these videos and to push the technology. And they keep on, like, the technology is like an open source technology, so they keep on refining it and making it better. So that's kind of like the most basic level of shit that's out there. And, you know, you can definitely see how that somebody could misuse that. They could really fuck with you in doing that.
Well, now you just ruined all my Rihanna porn fantasy, so thank you very much. Pornhub is nothing but a lie.
Well, that's actually when it started.
Lie.
I think that's only when it really got kind of known, was because celebrities were all of a sudden having these deepfakes made about them.
And, well, the thing is, like, there was this one woman in Australia where somebody just randomly kind of targeted her, and they just started making porn videos with her face.
For real?
So is she on TV or something, or how did they get material?
No, she was just a student that was at a university, and somebody targeted her, and then she was like in 13 porn videos.
Wow.
And it just like
That's
totally fucked her life up because, I mean, she was just like
you can make. It's not like that. They call revenge porn, where you're actually using photos from your ex-girlfriend to shame them on the internet. This is like making up porn pictures of a stranger.
And she had no idea who was responsible for this. Now, the next level of this, and granted, this one was made a year ago, but this one is deep video portraits. So what deep video portraits is a more advanced level where the DeepFakes is kind of like just the face. Deep video portraits allows for more motion with the head, and I'm not going to spoil it. I'm going to just let you guys watch this video, and you will see kind of what the mechanism is driving this. So I'm going to bring this.
Even if they would never say those things. So
the Archie Bunker one,
say things like,
what kind was that?
I don't know.
So that was DeepFakes.
Killmonger
Watch this
was
one
right.
when it comes up.
Now this one's worse, or I mean, this
Ben
one's more
Carson is in the
compelling,
subject.
or what?
Just watch.
Just watch it.
How about
After
this?
it comes
Simply,
up.
President
Jesus
Trump
Christ.
is a
I know
total
there's a
complete
delay. I
dipshit.
get
Now,
get off my ass.
you see, I would
Stop
never
doing
say
so much
these things.
snuff.
I am
At least
not
in
actually. I haven't
public
done
address.
any.
But
I'm
someone
doing
else
lemon
would.
slushy.
Someone
Yeah.
like Jordan
Please,
Peele.
brother.
This is a dangerous time. Moving forward, we need to be more vigilant with what we trust from the internet. That's a time when we need to rely on trusted news sources. They sound basic, but how we move forward in the age of information is going to be the difference between whether we survive or whether we become some kind of fucked up dystopia. Thank you. And stay woke, bitches.
He's got,
So what was happening there
he's got
is
that Forrest Whitaker eye going on.
so Jordan Peele is actually controlling Obama's face by his face. This is a technology. This video was made a year ago, and that voice was not Obama's voice. That was Obama's voice created from recordings of AI listening to his voice.
Yeah, I've actually seen this video a while ago. So yeah.
So just imagine that's what that looked like back then, a year ago. All of this started in 2017. So it's even way more fucking sophisticated than that now. And they're to the point right now where they can do full body motion as well. So it's at a completely different level. And
So
what you're
you
saying
could
is
make
Melania
Obama ninja kick.
Melania isn't alive.
there's a possibility. There's a possibility. Now, I'm sure we can imagine just like anything could be fake news, right? We would not. It gets to a point where it gets so sophisticated where we don't know what to discern as real or as
What do you
fake.
legitimize as actual news? And
Right. So shit gets fucking weird really quickly. They were talking to the Wall Street Journal, and you can see this in the notes on our website. The Wall Street Journal, they were interviewing kind of an academic that one of his things is to kind of identify counterfeit things on the internet. And some of the techniques that they are currently employing is when you are on video, you actually, when the blood is flowing through your body, you actually get you can see the blood flowing through your skin, like it gets more flush, and they can actually analyze that. So currently the DeepFakes is not able to emulate that properly. Also blinking patterns, they look for different blinking patterns. But they said that now it's pretty much an arms race between people trying to identify these and people trying to break that and to get past those.
Or break it is in the sense of breaking past the detection measures that it is a fake as far as analyzing
it. So they're trying to make the models smarter.
So it almost sounds like a virus versus antivirus battle.
Pretty much.
Continue.
Yeah. Pretty much. And I downloaded one of the programs to create this shit today. So
one of these open source programs?
Yes. Yes. So
put my face in
So
porn.
what did you make for us?
I didn't make anything for you. I was just curious as to how easy it was to get
Put
this.
me in the face of Sigourney Weaver and Aliens.
No, that would be the rule. That scared the shit out of me, bro.
I know, exactly.
Scared the living shit out of me. Oh my god.
Probably look better.
Oh, that's a dig on Sigourney.
It's really
she's ugly as shit. Are you kidding me? You really think she's hot?
She looks like a Glenn Danzig.
Now,
Ripley.
It's really interesting though because like the software that came out in 2017, that open source project, that website's been shut down, and that dude actually had a crypto miner embedded in the program, so when you were using it was mining fucking bitcoins for him.
Oh, so you didn't know it, but he was using your
right.
Hey, fuck it.
It's free.
But it's definitely one of those
Why is my
deals
electricity bill through the roof?
where you're dealing with a lot of fucking shady characters when you're dealing with this stuff. So fucking Altered Carbon, here we come. Fucking buckle up.
What do you think it is? Do you think is it especially like say people in countries like Egypt where you got all these highly educated young people, but there's no jobs for them.
Mm-hmm.
They got time to just sit around, like they went to school for anywhere near that kind of programming. And like if they got time to kill, imagine what ISIS will be able to do. Because they already have pretty glamorous propaganda videos.
Yeah. So basically what this does, the way that this works is you need to feed it pictures. You need to feed it only, starting point.
So it's only as good as like how much material you give it to work with.
Right. As much material, and you need to isolate the material to give it good pictures. Which for a celebrity or somebody famous, there's a fucking lot of pictures online.
Right.
You just need to steer it in the right direction. And
so my ugly mug is safe.
What it does is it generates millions of fucking images. Automatic. The model starts to learn and fucking make that shit on its own out of those. But But if
Stop
you've got
making computers smarter. They will overrun us.
Well,
Have you not seen Terminator?
saying,
What
yeah.
the
the
computers
fuck,
are
man?
the thing
Have you not
It's
seen
not the
Terminator?
computers.
the
Westworld?
thing is
Jesus
the
Christ.
computers are making themselves smarter now.
Oh my God, it's too late.
Yes.
Oh
So
yeah, we're done. I won't.
They
watch
don't
it, but-
know.
Oh, we
Tommy,
got
you're
time.
over
With
there.
these algorithms, they don't know what makes them tick. It has gotten to the point, like with the when you see the Google
And this-
imaging stuff,
Let's
they
keep
don't
fucking
know
with it.
why
Maybe we'll
it
learn.
makes those images that it makes because it's doing its own shit. It's making its own stuff.
It's like the same concept as fusion, huh? Like nuclear fusion. That's like what everyone's after. Is an energy source that regenerates itself. We've created it in
Yeah.
AI.
In AI, right?
Well,
We've created the AI that
it's
makes
not an
itself
energy
smarter.
source, but it's
No,
something
that's the
that's
same
growing.
concept, though. I get you. It's something that
Yeah.
we created that we kind of stumbled upon, and we're like, oh fuck.
But I think the most
Maybe
the,
we shouldn't have done
the
that.
thing that
A
is
lot of
really dangerous about this is right now kind of what we've been engaged in information warfare with Russia, pretty significantly since 2016.
Yeah.
And really, what is coming to light is it wasn't about Donald Trump. It was about eroding our confidence in our institutions and in the news and in media. That's really what the effort was by the Russians. And this
Well,
is
their
something
media- like
state
Egypt.
run.
Just like Egypt too, Russia has plenty of highly intelligent and highly skilled fucking people to do shit like this.
But that
You know what I mean?
that's the thing is they absolutely achieve that in the United States. Do you have less confidence in American institutions now than what
Oh,
you
of
did?
course, yeah.
Yes, that is has a lot to do with Russian bots and
I never trusted him in the
influence
first place.
Spreading
in this country.
memes and links and
right,
shit.
and you don't know what to trust. Now, just
Well, they
imagine.
even started actual rallies in real life.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So they're fucking up people that bad where they're actually starting physical rallies for, bots. And just imagine if they employ these fucking deep fakes in order
That's
to
what I
do
mean,
that.
yeah.
And it's going to be fucking pandemonium, right? I can't even say it. I need to put that in my
Say that.
text,
Say it.
right?
Yeah, right.
My talk to text, but it's going to be fucking wild in order to do that. I don't know. I mean, do you guys think that we're fucked? Or do you think what do you think
Fuck,
bro.
the implications of this are
I
going
don't
to
know. It's gonna be like you said, it sounds like a cat and mouse kind of game where, and granted, it's gonna be limited to mostly famous people are gonna be most likely the ones to have to worry about. But
We're almost there, Ashtray. We're almost there.
shit, we could we could have like a. Never mind. Fine, Teddy, go.
No, I'm saying we're almost famous. We're almost there. That's what I meant.
Oh, no, I
almost
thought you meant we're
famous,
almost
yeah.
there, as in, like, get done with the topic.
No, I meant we're almost.
I say, well, in the sense that we get misled faster than we can prove it, or faster than we can disprove that it's a fake. Like, will we be able to catch them in time before people get outraged?
Oh yeah, actually that brings up a good
Yeah.
point. The Wall Street Journal, when they were interviewing that expert, they said that just imagine this scenario. Somebody makes a deep fake video of Donald Trump saying that he has launched nuclear weapons toward North Korea. North Korea, when somebody launches a nuclear missile, you don't have a lot of time to react, right?
Well, yeah, and they probably can't detect them until it's already white in the sky.
And if that shit goes viral, just saying, it's
Thanks for putting the idea out there on the internet. Appreciate it.
So I'm
go,
just gonna
Dick.
keep my head down and try to get as high as I can until I die.
Yeah.
Hopefully before all this goes down. So
yeah.
Well, hopefully it'll be like with photography, there are ways where they can, detect manipulation in an image.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If
but
it's
like you said,
claiming to
like
be-
you were saying before, I mean, if somebody can take a video, take a little video, whatever, it'll go viral way before any kind of software can detect it, unless there's some kind of software that when you upload it says,
Right.
okay, this is fake. You know what I'm saying? But
Social media
that's not
is
there.
so
Well, and with
fast
the-
now. That shit
yeah.
can go viral in fucking hours. A matter of
Well,
hours.
with the bots are pushing it too.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's.
I mean,
and
just
then
imagine
people would
if
be
it
so
was
quick
like
to react.
Say we ban all bots.
And
Like
even if they could disprove it without a shadow of a doubt, people would still fucking believe it because that's how fucking stupid we are.
Yeah.
Well, yes, we are human.
I mean, I guess in the face of this, I think it really seems like there needs to be a way to fucking pump the brakes on the whole social media fucking information
Nope.
dissemination and shit like that.
Yeah, it's called pipe bombs, man.
Hype.
Start fucking mailing them to all these idiots doing all this shit. And
Good luck with
solve the
that.
fucking problem.
You live in a van.
Live
Somebody
in my
was like-
analog world, motherfucker. Oh, I'll get a package.
Oh
See ya.
man. So yeah, watch out for this fucking shit. There's definitely gonna be some fucking crazy stuff going on as a result. You heard it here first. Breaking the news.
Yeah, right. Just like we taught the whole world about ISIS.
Yep, we taught you about ISIS.
Pulitzer
Now
Prize-winning reporting.
we're teaching you about DeepFakes. All right.
Hey, if Donald Trump can get fucking nominated for a Nobel Peace Prize, we can get a goddamn Pulitzer.
Goddamn right. Or we can
Right?
make a deepfake video of
Nope.
us actually receiving.
Stepped
The
in the
fucking-
Pulitzer.
Yep. So next up we have the What Sexy section of the show, where we tell
Oh, yeah.
you what's good in this world.
And you will believe
Mystic.
it.
Garland's coming for you.
Merrick Garland.
The fuck is that?
He's a judge.
That judge, remember?
Oh,
He's
yeah.
a judge that the Republicans decided to not let Obama nominate for the Supreme Court. So now he runs the court that coincidentally Donald Trump's lawsuit thing about his fucking tax returns will be in front of next. So it's coming to this guy's court, and I think it's karma.
Yep.
It really
yeah.
is fucking
Karma.
balls. It's fucking the greatest thing I've ever heard of. 'Cause this dude got fucked over for being on there's only
Supposed to be in the
9
Supreme Court.
people hold that
Lifetime
fucking position.
nomination.
Exactly. So he could have been an elite fucking judge and probably would have deserved it because I mean he seems like he's he doesn't rape fucking people when he's drunk when he's in high school at least like fucking Kavanaugh Bert. But yeah, I think it's fucking great. Great karma. It's fucking awesome. That's it. Garland's coming for you.
Boom. Okay, next up we have me. And guess what, Teddy? I'm fucking scuba certified.
No,
Oh,
you're pool,
already?
No, you're pool scuba certified.
No,
You know that?
no, I've been in the ocean, man, 2
Have
times.
you?
Yep.
Congratulations.
Yep.
And
I'm a
let
big
me know
boy
how-
now.
Let me
In 2
know how to
weeks?
let me know
Yeah,
how to
fuck
shark
yeah,
bite feels.
It's 2 times more than Teddy's ever been in the
Do
ocean.
you not work anymore? or
I've
what?
actually been in the ocean
What
like
do you
fucking
mean
12
I
times.
don't
Fuck
work
you.
anymore? You can only dive for like half an hour at a time, dude.
Right? No shit.
I don't have like unlimited air where I live at the bottom of the sea.
Not like
This
he
is-
got his pilot.
Well, I guess I thought it would take a little longer to be
This isn't the
certified.
fucking the
Like, go.
abyss.
Cool. The four afternoons and you're certified. Like,
No,
Well, dude,
it took
it
me a-
isn't fucking.
took me a couple weeks, and I had to do classes.
how
and I
many
had to go-
times a week?
2 times a
2
week.
times a week for how many weeks?
Couple weeks.
Okay. So 4 classes, 2
Yep.
times a week. For
Well, two.
so
So 2 in the pool, 2 in the classroom, and 2 in the ocean. So 6 different
6.
sessions.
There you go.
Yep.
See, that's how easy it was to figure out that number.
Yeah, math.
Okay.
But yeah,
First time.
it's badass. It's fucking the water
No,
is.
how much is it to get your gear to do it on your own?
So gear is not cheap.
No, it's not.
If you want to get semi-decent gear, so don't just buy something on Amazon for your fucking safety gear. That's not a good idea. It's going to cost you a couple G's to kind of get up and running if you if you want to have your own stuff. But yeah, it's good. It's fucking badass. So nothing. I never considered that when you're scuba diving, you can just walk into the fucking ocean if it's like if there are spots. You don't want to go directly into the waves, but coves and things like that. Go into a boat landing and just walk out there and swim out there and explore and fucking bring it on out. It's just a great way to spend a morning. And it's so cool when you're down there and you come out and it's like, damn, I was just in a completely different fucking world.
Yeah, I bet that's
A world that I could have gotten eaten or killed in. That's cool.
Dude,
eaten or killed.
they don't want
saying.
dick to do with you out
Hey, look,
there.
look, I'm happy you got.
Is the water
certified. I'm
pretty
good.
clear there, right out in the
No,
ocean
it's
too?
it really isn't in Rhode Island. It is
Rhode
not
Island.
clear.
Exactly. Yeah.
But
How do you like peeing on yourself in a wetsuit to keep warm?
Where are you going?
haven't
Is it a
peed.
Bay Area?
You haven't had to?
No, I haven't.
Did they teach you that trick about peeing in a wetsuit to keep warm?
Well, it's a pretty easy trick. You learn it when you're a baby to pee.
Well, is that what you're supposed to do in a wetsuit? It's just pee on yourself?
If you have to pee, otherwise.
Well, does the wetsuit absorb any water, or is it
Yes.
completely
So
cut
a
the water?
wetsuit brings water in and it traps it next to your body, and that's how it heats you up. Actually, it heats that water up.
Okay.
That water. So the water out here is 50
So if
degrees.
you pee, is the water going to go through your wetsuit?
So if
get
you
out?
pee, no, if you pee, your fucking
you pee,
pee
you're
is
peeing on
on
yourself.
your
I
body.
need to be swimming in my own pee.
Yes.
I mean, if I've been out in the ocean for a while,
Scuba,
I'm pretty
yay!
cold.
Does it really matter if you swim? Come on, man.
So,
You're gonna come in and take a shower. It isn't like you're just gonna sit
yeah,
around for 4
well,
days.
I mean, I
with
haven't had
pee on
I
you.
haven't had to
Right.
fucking piss. You just
Man,
pee before you
right.
go in.
Scuba skin.
Pee before you go. What do
Yeah.
you pee every half an hour?
Your girlfriend won't let you in bed. Jesus Christ, get out of
But
here
it-
with that scuba
Why
skin.
are you all trying to attack his fucking accomplishment? I don't understand it. Like he's like, I got certified. You guys are like, that's fucking gay. You actually,
Oh, we did not call it gay.
you didn't just sit around and get drunk and fucking surf the internet.
Anyone-
for deep
That's
fake
it.
porn videos.
No, that's totally cool.
Congratulations, Oracle. I'm
Thank
so happy
you.
for you, buddy.
I
I'm just
guess-
giving you shit because it's
Thank
funny.
you.
Yeah,
I
right,
would
I'm
feel
happy for you.
intimidated, but it's because I guess I have this fear of the big body of water, but I've
I mean,
never.
I've done snorkeling and shit. I've just never had wanted to do scuba. I'm not,
Well,
You ever rub one out there?
yeah, my 2 times that I've been in the ocean where I was being tested, I was just like, okay, hold on. Let
You
me
can come up. No, I'm not
why
done yet.
not?
let me cut a hole in my wetsuit to
Yep.
pull my penis
Wow.
out into this 50-degree water.
Natural. Anybody would do that.
I swear, it's just shrinkage. The water's cold.
So you're gonna get yourself some of your own gear?
It's just happen.
Yeah, so I've been collecting some gear. I plan on. I definitely want to have my own gear because I want it to be something like on a Saturday morning. Just fucking go out, 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm done by 11 o'clock, and just kind of get some exercise in and shit
I mean,
like
do you-
that.
Probably some good exercise. I was just gonna say
Yeah.
because you don't really
Oh, yeah.
realize that
Yeah.
the muscles that you use to keep yourself.
It's good exercising or good exercise, but it's also pretty fucking
Right.
chill.
What are you laughing at?
You know?
Did
He
you
told
hear
something. He told something in.
my poor dad. Could you hear him snoring in the background?
No.
No,
threw
not at
this-
all.
No, you just woke him
man.
up, you fucking asshole.
I threw this bottle cap and it hit his glasses and made a big ting.
Wow.
All right. Well, next up we have
An asshole.
ashtray with
Oh,
lemon
sorry, Dad.
slushy.
Yeah, I blame it all on the slushy.
Mm-hmm.
The slushy. We got a friend whose name won't be named.
Did it all for the slushy. All for the
The
slushy.
slushy, right? Exactly. Look at this little guy.
Biscuit, I would defriend.
He's cute. What a shake, man.
Dollar bill.
So, anyways, this is my first vape cartridge, and boy, that's like my friend said, it's too
Welcome to
convenient.
2012.
Yeah, right. That too. Right? Why? Can I get these through you too, Mystic? Won't
If you
be
want.
said on the air.
I mean, right now, whatever. It doesn't matter.
No. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Nothing was ever said or
It is
done.
what it is.
It is what it is. Anyways, yeah.
That's getting killed after the show.
This is one of those nice ones that comes from a legal state. And yeah, that's why my wet sexy is like, I'm finally up with the times. It's super convenient
finally-
compared to
you
the
finally-
So you
dugout.
went from like 1880s snuff to fucking
Yeah.
2012 fucking vape
Yeah.
cartridge.
Oh,
You
yeah,
know,
it's just been, you still don't know with the times, buddy. They got hash pins now. I'll go get mine to show you. You're way still behind.
Yeah.
You haven't caught up yet.
Man,
We got
fuck
some
it.
pretty
They,
crazy
they
shit
give
out
they give babies that are born a fucking one of those slushy cartridges.
right?
Right.
What kind
There
of
you go.
battery do you have to put it on?
Got a
Me?
giant fucking thing.
Yeah. What do you
Let's see the thing.
screw it into?
It's
Big
let's-
bad connection.
well, it slips in here with a magnetic adapter, so you can easily change it.
Weird. It doesn't screw on there at all?
Yeah.
Well,
mine-
you
mine-
screw
yeah,
the
mine's-
adapter onto the base.
Oh, and
Okay.
then I
Then
got you. Yeah.
That base is magnetic, so
Huh.
you just got to make sure not to lose that part.
How much was
It's
that?
in your- it's in your foot.
It was like under $25, and
Really?
it has this. It has this.
Oh, who's with the times now? Fucking
Yeah,
19.
right? Yeah.
So you
look at
see
that.
this like little
Well,
kind
they
of
got
hash
it-
on the
Screws
case.
on there?
Yeah.
No, well, it's got this. It might be hard to see, but
Yeah, I
it's
can't-
almost like this diaphragm. You can adjust the size. I guess it takes the
I
three
can't stop
different
looking at your
sizes.
fat sausage fingers when you do that.
Shut up.
Because you want them in your butt.
Right on, man.
I do.
Anyways, so I'll put a plug in for the underground in Platteville, where I stopped on my way home. And he's like, if you want like the top of the line starter kind of thing kit, he recommended this one because you can change the temperature 3 ways. You can do a preheat, and it has these variable sizes. And it was still like $25.
It is pretty
I
cheap.
think it was
You can
like
pretty much change the
20.
heat on all, but you can change the heat on pretty much all of them because a lot of people turn it way too high,
Well,
above like 3.8, and then fucking end up in there
You're
burning
saying the
shit.
basic pen types, you can get those for like $9, but
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the one I have. It's just a little bit. It
if
works
you-
perfect for me.
if you
Yeah.
forget it in your pocket and stuff, it's easy to bend the contacts. He said, and they
Yeah, I just don't put it in my pocket.
he
I
was
keep
just
that
trying.
shit out in the open.
yeah, but you
because
don't leave the house.
Nobody's gonna think that anyone's stupid enough to just leave it out in the open. So I just leave it out in the open.
Well,
So
well,
everyone's
they all look like vape pants. So it doesn't really
yeah,
matter.
exactly. Yeah,
I've taken
People
mine to
just think I
airports and
have a
put them
vape
on the thing through security and shit. They don't give a fuck. I mean, it looks like a vape pen in them. So
and it doesn't smell. I mean, it
it doesn't. Yeah,
smells.
it doesn't smell.
I mean,
Well, not
not
really.
like-
to you.
It
yeah.
smells right when
like
you use
weed.
it, but it does not linger. Like
They're great for movie theaters.
Yeah.
Somebody.
Oh,
never
yeah.
mind.
All right. Next up, we have Teddy with Westworld. Season 3.
So now that our dragon show is gone, boo hoo, boo hoo. The next.
I haven't seen it.
You haven't. Well, who fucking cares? You suck. Anyway. The only other show I watch on HBO is Westworld, and they released a trailer for episode 3. I don't has anybody have any of y'all watched Westworld?
I've watched like 2 episodes of the first season.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I
Alright,
saw
well.
the whole first season, but that's it.
Okay. Yeah, well, they're coming out with season 3. My thing about it, the only thing I don't like about it is, this one's not coming out until 2020. So I don't understand why they released the trailer for it, and it's just not coming out for like another year. I don't get why these shows do like these 2-3 year hiatus and shit. It's, I mean, I get
Because
it.
the production is insane, dude.
Yeah.
The
You
production
know
is
how
insane.
fucking much, first off, it costs, and how long this shit takes to do? Like,
Yeah.
the battles in Game of Thrones, I guarantee you, took the longest. That shit's all fucking green screen. That shit's all fucking animated. Insane.
Looks badass.
Yeah, and
Why you
look
gotta-
at all
why you
that. Look at all that shit that's fucking gotta be created.
Yeah.
Looks a lot different than the first season did.
Well, that's because the first season. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm
that was
gonna be.
like a
I'm gonna be an
Western.
ashtray. I'm gonna be an ashtray ruin. I'm gonna be an ashtray ruin for you. The first season, it's based on a park that people go and they have these robot hosts that you can
Yeah, it
fuck,
was a
shoot, kill,
Western,
whatever you
right?
want to. Right, but in the second season, the robots became self-aware and they had like kind of a revolt. And one of them actually got off the one, the smartest one actually got off the fucking. She actually got off the fucking, got out of the park. And so the third season is gonna take place in the real world, while she's outside of the park in the real world. And that's where the third season is gonna take place. So, yeah.
Boom.
Aaron Paul is in it,
Who the fuck is
according
Aaron
to Travis. I don't
He was
know.
he played Jesse on fucking
Breaking
on
Bad.
Breaking Bad, yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Where Oracle
Boom.
goes, I've never seen Breaking Bad.
Nope, I haven't.
You never seen Breaking Bad?
Oh,
I at
jeez,
least seen the
calm
first
down,
season,
fucking
yeah.
Teddy.
God damn it. Watch a TV show for fuck's sake. It's what it's
That
for.
really is one of the best shows.
You should watch that show. It's fucking the transformation. Oh my god, yeah.
It's good.
I fucking-
I should
It's
watch.
only 5 seasons. It goes by quick.
It's yeah, I mean, yeah,
10
go watch it, man.
episodes apiece.
Is it on Netflix or Amazon Prime right now?
Yeah,
It's on. I think it's on Netflix. Yeah.
All right,
If I'm watching Trailer Park Boys, you can watch that fucking show.
and then I can fucking
Yeah, you're right.
no longer have a conversation like a human being, like you guys.
Ah,
Everything's a
no.
fucking Trailer Park
Hey.
Boys reference.
Hey, you have
Yep.
shit on me. I have shit on you. We're shit brothers. Okay, we're shit brothers.
Case in point. Thank you, Teddy. All right. So next up, we have Fuck What You Think, where we rage
Yeah.
about fucking retarded shit. First up, we have Teddy with no kindergarten ceremony.
You know, it really grinds my gears.
Ooh.
Kindergartners.
So, I was kind of, my son, it's kindergarten. I know it's just the first grade you go through, but I was kind of excited to have get a little certificate of my son, like, cause he had to learn how to read and everything else and all this other stuff in kindergarten and learn his from addition and subtractions from multiples of 10 or 10 or whatever. I mean, he worked hard to get to kindergarten, and I kind of wanted him to have like some kind of, I was kind of hoping to get to do this little fucking hey, you graduated kindergarten.
Hello?
But yeah, his school doesn't. Hey, how you doing?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, Jesus.
Sorry.
I don't remember doing
Shut up.
dick in kindergarten.
Hello.
Well, yeah, because you're an adult now. I mean, for a
But
kid,
didn't
learn-
we
I mean,
just take
you know,
naps? We weren't doing
Well,
fucking
not
math.
kid, they don't take naps in kindergarten here.
What?
There are no naps.
No
You have
naps in
to, in order,
kindergarten? We at
in
least
order
had
to
naps
fucking
in kindergarten.
he had to know how to read. He had to know how to read. Had to know his numbers up to 100. He had to know his addition and subtraction. He had to be able to add and subtract 1 through 10 any number you asked him. That's what he had to do, and he worked real hard on it. On the shit. He had to know
Well,
his
yeah, I bet
and
he
he had to know
did.
Sounds like some
he had to know,
schools in Korea. South
and
Korea.
he had to know his coin denominations, pennies, dimes, nickels, and quarters, and no denominations on how to add them up and stuff. So I mean, he worked real hard in kindergarten. I was kind of hoping he would get a little ceremony and he doesn't get that shit. I'm kind of pissed. His teacher's like, we don't do that anymore. I'm like, well, all the fucking shit you have my son do, you better do something. I'm like, shit. So I'm just kind of pissed about that. I was kind of hoping to get like a kind of a.
Sounds
Like
like you
you
don't
guys-
do a lot of things anymore, Sheila.
Knowledge
bitch.
knowledge is his only reward, Teddy.
That's only
Yeah,
something
right.
stupid. That's what stupid.
Knowledge don't pay the student loan bills.
So yeah,
Okay.
fuck it. Fuck this goddamn school. Let's go back next year.
Yep. They should get fucking ice cream at least. That was always a
I
great.
bet you the white kid's got a ceremony.
Oh.
My kid's half white. He should got half a ceremony. Man, fuck you.
He got a ribbon or some shit at least.
All right. Next up is me and being a fat fuck.
Accept it.
Yeah.
Accept it, buddy. I told you got that daddy gut. That's right.
I
Got that Mary
I
Jane
do
gut.
have the daddy gut. I've got the daddy gut going, and I have kind of embraced it, but I get constant reminders as to kind of okay.
Every
so
time you look at yourself in the mirror.
So looking at myself in the mirror
Christ.
doesn't bother me, but when I go
It
up
only
and down
bothers you-
stairs and I'm fucking puffing and puffing like I'm gonna fucking die.
Yeah.
Or
It bothers him when he has to move his stomach.
Yeah.
away from something.
or the
That's what
other
bothers
day when I
is
was
insane.
like, you know what, I'm gonna go on the fucking because I go to the gym. If I didn't go to the gym, I'd be like fucking like Mystic size by this time. But-
So,
Yeah.
what, you just go to the gym to lift? is what you're saying?
no, I go to the gym. I go on like
He doesn't
fucking
lift.
elliptical
And I look at people.
machines and shit. Yeah, just look at them and judge them.
But you obviously aren't doing treadmill.
Throw
No,
popcorn
I'm not
at
doing.
him and
I'm
shit.
not doing treadmill.
Looking
But
real good in Lululemon
I was like,
pants,
you know
yo.
what? I'm feeling good. I'm gonna go on the treadmill. So I go on the treadmill, and it's one of those. One of the things on the treadmill, like I always like, it's like fuck, this thing is like not going fast enough. Or I try to do like one of their training programs, and it starts out super slow, and then it gets super fast, and I'm like fuck. So I just put it on the manual thing, and I'm going up, and I'm going at a decent pace, and I'm doing pretty good. And my breathing's fine and my stamina's fine, but then it's just like fuck, my ankle is hurting like a motherfucker.
Because you haven't run like that in a
I
while.
should probably stop doing this before I fucking hurt
Do you
myself.
stretch or anything? Or?
Yeah, I stretch, man. Last time I didn't stretch, I couldn't.
You're getting old,
I
dude.
couldn't feel my foot for a month. The last
Yeah,
time I
that's
did
what
How
I'm
old-
stretch.
saying.
how
You're
old are
getting
you, Oracle?
old. It's just
What was that
happens.
last accident you had?
It wasn't
like-
even an
Or
accident.
not an accident, but like something just hurt. Right?
Sciatica.
Sciatica.
I couldn't
that's-
feel my leg and my
God
foot for a
Damn
month.
sciatica.
Yeah, it was
man.
fucking
How
lame.
how old are you, Oracle?
I'm 36.
36. Holy shit.
Yep. And
Oh, shit.
yeah, so being
Baby.
fat
Think of what
and
it's gonna be
old-
like when you're 60, man.
Oh man,
Mhm.
I'm gonna be so fucked
That's
up.
what you gotta look forward to. I am in constant pain all day long, dude.
Oh,
And I'm
Jesus.
40. I'm gonna.
He feels like a 97-year-old.
I hope I
Just
die
kill me
within the
now.
next 5 years at least.
Yeah, right. Just to be out of your own misery.
Wow.
All right. Next up, we have Ashtray. Trump is paying himself when he goes to his
Oh.
resorts.
Which is, I mean, a lot of people know it. You know, for a lot of people, it's like, yeah, well, duh, of course, it's obvious. But basically, this recent report comes out where it's showing that basically the what was it? Oh, the Government Accountability Office report shows that taxpayers, so just 4 of the trips to Mar-a-Lago cost taxpayers $13.6 million, or
What the?
about
fuck?
3.4 million per trip.
3.4 million.
Yeah.
Yeah.
million, bro.
Because so basically it's their Mar-a-Lago is like charging them for everything, like if they use any of the liquor, if they stay in the rooms at Mar-a-Lago, they basically have to rent rooms to hold, like to set up the security detail. So Mar-a-Lago is sending the government a bill. There's also Secret Service spent $400,000 protecting Donald Trump Jr. and Eric when they took trips in January and February of 2017. So basically, this is a full like PDF report you can find if you click on our links, and it's basically like giving out the numbers of what, at least on the federal agency side, because wherever a president goes, a lot of coordination is involved, and of course there's going to be multiple agencies. There was some other ridiculous
Isn't it near Fort Lauderdale?
Um,
Mar-a-Lago? Because I read something about Fort Lauderdale's police force. Like, they like bill the government too for added fucking resources. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Because
well,
they
like
have to
the-
fucking.
the Coast Guard
Help.
the Coast Guard cost, I don't know, it was some like ridiculous like $200,000 for that extra level of security in the oceans. This is according to the Washington Post. Trump has taken some 19 trips to Mar-a-Lago during his presidency so far. If the average cost $3.4 million for the first 4 trips is extrapolated, that means the president's vacations cost taxpayers at least $64.6 million. And that doesn't count travel to his club in Bedminster, New Jersey, where Trump goes in the summer.
Right. And that's the thing, like Obama took vacations and other presidents took vacations, but they went to exactly. They went to a place that's already secure, that they don't have to rent rooms for the fucking, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and even fucking what's his face went to his own ranch.
Oh, Bush,
you know what I mean?
Bush, yeah.
Fucking, he didn't like charge the Secret Service, I'm sure, to fucking stay there. You know what I mean? Like that's fucking.
Or it wasn't like a where it's like Mar-a-Lago is a hotel and they're actually giving.
Right, and there's other people.
bills.
That's the thing, and there's the public there too. So that's why the security has to be so fucking outrageous.
It's ridiculous. It's like it's just sad to see how many norms have all bent
right
for Donald Trump.
Well,
it's
my
like,
thing is, why
let's
is it,
make it work.
Why is this acceptable? I mean, if he's not allowed to make any money during his presidency like that off the business,
Oh,
why?
But he does.
Exactly.
But
he is. And
nobody
it's so
has the balls to call him out on it. That's the fucking problem. He's gotten away with it for so long that people just fucking.
Well, people can call him out on it, but no one's got the balls to like legally take it up to. You'd have to take it to the Supreme Court.
Right.
And I mean that's what might happen with these like you're saying with the Neil Gorsuch thing.
Merrick Garland.
Merrick Garland. Yeah, I'm getting my judges all mixed up. Merrick Garland's it's the papers on the front the Deutsche Bank records, is that what it is that he's Yeah. Those kind of things are going to ratchet up to where the Supreme Court's going to say, yeah, you can't, motherfucker, you can't just, you don't need to see this. I don't work for you, people. Fuck.
Yeah. When that's the only one he does work for, you fucking moron.
Why does this sound retarded?
Imagine what we're going to find out.
Sound retarded?
Heaven help us if it's 8 years, but imagine what we're going to find out when he is finally out of office.
All right. Next up, Lauda. What the fuck is Lauda?
So, Niki Lauda was a Formula One race car driver who died 2 days ago at age 70.
2 days ago?
Yeah, I think, or yesterday, something like that. He was 70 years old.
Oh.
Did he die in a car?
No, he died of like fucking
old age,
kidney failure, and fucking something else. But here's the fuck what you think is that this dude survived. There was a movie Rush made about him. Because in the 70s he was in a battle for the F1 championship with Ethan something Hunt was I forgot what his name was. The other race car driver. They were like battling for first place, and Niki Lauda got into an accident on the Nürburgring. Is one of the worst accidents ever, and he burnt like 70% of his body.
Oh, that really dude! Bad. I remember that from the documentary that we watched.
Yeah.
About other.
And he came back 6 weeks later and ended up. He didn't win the championship, but he was second. He was fucking still held his second place.
Even with those burns and shit. Damn.
Yeah, and he stayed like that. He didn't want to get surgery and shit because the dude was just a fucking.
He was a driver.
Just a man. You know what I mean? Like he was just a fucking race car driver.
Man's man.
He was a fucking badass.
A man's man.
Badass man.
He was fucking burnt, almost alive. You know what I mean? The coroner actually pronounced him dead in the ambulance.
Damn.
And he fucking lived.
Can't believe the coroner was
Came
there
back
in the
and
ambulance.
won 3 times, won 3 fucking championships. And then he fucking goes out with some fucking bunk ass kidney failure. You know what I mean? Like, man, fuck that. This dude's he should have went out slaying fucking bears.
And wrestling alligators.
Nice. You know what I mean? Wrestling bears in Austria with a pocket knife and shit. Fucked up, man. Not a way for a champion to go out.
Yeah.
His Marlboro Ferrari is still one of the most iconic Formula One cars. 72, I think it was, 1972. No, 77. Yeah. But anyway,
Boom.
bam, that's it.
Bam.
All right.
Bam.
So
Bam,
that's
biggity.
that's it for us.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it,
We're
man.
already there.
We're
Did you do
already
your
done.
fuck with you think?
Yeah, I did.
No, I'm talking about Oracle.
Yeah, being a fat fuck.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, stairs.
Lotto.
We meet again, my worst enemy.
All right, so in all seriousness, go fuck yourself being a fat fuck. That's our show. We're going to be here every Wednesday or Thursday at 10 p.m. Central for our Facebook live stream. So we actually have our podcast as well. If you are listening to the podcast, we have a live stream that you guys can check out. Go to our website, theredeyereport.com. Don't fucking twiddle us. Check out our memes. Send us memes. Tell us dick jokes. Tell us go fuck our mothers.
Right.
Um,
Except for my mom. She's a sweetheart.
She's a saint.
Anything bad about my mom.
Yeah,
kill you.
the rest of us have an Oedipus complex. We're good.
all right, so I'm Oracle.
I'm Mystic.
This is Ashtray.
Yeah.
And the black man is last, you racist sons of bitches.
Yeah. Sure
I'm
is.
Teddy.
Way to go.
Mystic's been last for like 4 weeks. He got that shit in there quick.
I did. Saw my opportunity and I slid in there.
All right,
I
send us
paused for
those
you to be
deep
polite.
fakes.
Send us those deep fakes.
Put this face in porn, your shit will blow up. Boom.
Oh, God.
Yes, put it in dude
Blow up.
porn.
It'll blow something.
There are no faces in porn.
Challenge
Yours isn't
accepted.
changing anything.
Not that kind of porn. Not that kind of
Nope, you already unleashed the genie.
Yeah,
Teddy.
you just said porn. That's a pretty
porn.
broad
Straight porn.
category.
Straight porn. Shit. Well, I mean, I thought it was understood. It's only straight porn.
Oh,
Teddy don't
nope, don't assume, Teddy.
Teddy don't do
You make
some
an
of it.
ass of you and me, or you get fucked in your ass.
Yeah.
The old saying.
It could be some weird Tibetan midget monk porn.
All right. Be down
Teddy's
with
face
that.
on it.
You know what? You know how I came up with that? It's because he watches it. That's the only reason he come up with that shit.
It's called
I'm not going to
research.
say I haven't seen an episode or two, if you know what I mean.
Not gonna say I have. Just gonna leave it up for opinion.
Boom.